relationship should be taken serious, whether it's a romantic one or or with friends and family. Every relationship should be considered important. Relationships are our greatest resources, and I think we should cherish them well. Um, in particular, in a romantic relationship with a significant other, I think it should be approached with a level head, not just pursued in lust and trying to just be self gratified, but in what way can I invest in this person? I think there should be a give and take factor, not just a take, 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 take. Obviously there's something you come into a relationship expecting, so that's a take factor, but also in turn, what can I give this person to make them better? And I think there should be equality there in any relationship to make it function and thrive. Any relationship is a two-way street. So I think being overall invested in something and willing to make it work, I think that's the foundation to any relationship. Growing up, um, community like myself, community like ours, growing up, love, love was sort of just, I'll say surface level, very physical. The young men, my age and the women my age, growing up, it was just about sex and just the here and now. The idea of being married someday never really crossed a lot of people's mind, and we acted that way. And really pursuing longevity, we didn't really see it. I don't, you don't hear about marriages lasting for a long time. You hear more about divorces and being estranged or entanglements. So I think the foundation of love and longevity in marriage has been sort of lost um, throughout pop culture and especially in hip hop music. Just going to be honest, keep it 100. A lot of hip hop culture is more about what you can get from the woman and what can the woman get from the man, rather than let's make it, like that one song, make it last forever. Mm-mm. It's not about that these days. It's about let me get mine. Hope you get yours, but it's about me at the end of the day. I'm trying to protect myself from getting hurt from you, and then I'm hurting you trying to protect myself from getting hurt from you. It's just crazy. It's just two of my eyes. Just two of my eyes. Our current climate in America is very interesting. I think what's happening now, I think it's long overdue. This is the sort of revolution that's been supposed to happen, and it's surprising to a lot of people when this is what we've been saying for the longest. Hey, stop killing us. And it just seems like, oh, you guys are nuts. You guys are crazy. Now that you guys really, really see, like it took for cameras to be pulled out, social media, thank God for social media and technology, because this has been existing way, way. If you take it back to Emmett Till and even before, this is the same injustice and brutality and racism we've been experiencing. But now, thank God for technology, we now can put these things on blast and bring them to the forefront. You can no longer call us liars or manipulate our voice and get us to cower down now. Our current climate in America, I do thank God for a lot of, Caucasians who are standing behind the movement, different races. They're tired of it too. There's so many people tired of injustice, and I think what you're seeing now is um, a tearing down of an old system and a rebuilding of a new functioning structure. I think what we need most in this world is love and peace and unity. I know it sounds so cliche. I know it does. But without it, what do you expect? Dysfunction and being disorderly, chaos, uh, rambunctious. That gets no one anywhere. And hatred and bigotry, prejudice, we see how that erupted and sort of blew up in everyone's face. Eventually, we were going to get to this place in our society. Eventually, it just happened to have happened in our lifetime. But I think what we need now is love, genuine love for one another, acceptance. You be you, I accept you for who you are, and you accept me for who I am. Tolerance is a two-way street, not just I hear you out, I hear you out, I hear you out, and then in turn you shut down my thoughts, my beliefs, and my way of life. I believe acceptance, love, peace, and unity is what we need most. I feel most empowered when I'm sharing some of my music, whether I'm performing on a bus coming from a march, whether I'm at a local church, whether I'm at the grocery store and I'm just sharing some of my pieces of my material. I feel most empowered when people are taking the time out to hear what I have to say, you know, giving me a platform, to utilize my voice. And I think if I were to really break that down, I feel most empowered when my voice is heard. I go by the name Just Pierre, JustPiere. And if you just Google search Just Pierre, I come right up. Thank God. Hit me on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube. If you're looking for any of my music. The message that I want to convey is that there's ultimately more to life than what meets the eye. Whatever society or culture's leading us to believe, it's only once you've been liberated with the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ, that you realize that we've been living beneath our privilege. As human beings, we're created in the image of God, created to worship Him in many different ways. There's no one way to worship God. He expresses it, in spirit and truth, and how He revelates that to you is your own personal walk with Him. And the truth that I want to lead, the message that I want to convey is ultimately be yourself. Be authentically you. Don't let my perceptions of you distort you or alter you from your course of being who God created you to be. And in turn, I won't allow you to do that to me. So I would love to leave you guys with the message of trust God. He's always there. He's always available. He's your Heavenly Father. He's here. You need a friend. He's there. Trust in Him.